Hey class, I just wanted to give you a quick overview of how to get into our reading curriculum called Wonders, where you will find the stories that are in your books that you got in your supply book. So we have our anthology, which is our big purple book. It's really heavy, and our reading and writing book, which is the smaller purple book. So to get into those, to read the stories online or to be able to listen to the stories, what you're going to want to do is over here on the left hand side is you have McGraw-Hill K-12 SSO. So you're going to click that link. I'm in Schoology, as you notice, on our front page here. When I click that link, it's going to, looks like it's going to pop me right into Wonders, which is nice. It used to have us click a button that said go to the app, but it's looking like now they have enabled us to click right into Wonders. So it's that easy. So remember, click, whoa, we just made it bigger. The McGraw-Hill button on the left-hand side over there. Once you're in Wonders, you're going to come to a front page that looks like this. The level reader library, we will get to later. Those are those small books. If you've been at Garfield or if you're familiar with Wonders, there are small reading books that accompany the stories throughout the week. But for this week, we are going to focus on our big workshop anthology section down here. So you can click the picture or click the word launch and wait for it to load. You should not have to click this, but it should pop you into this page here. And if it does have put you in that other page, just click the JM section. Now you have these buttons here. We have the to do, and I've assigned a couple of phonics short vowel lessons here. You have your words to know button. These are our vocabulary words for the week. A writing part here is where you would write in your the books that you got in your school box. You have games. These are just games that I've either assigned or you can play on your own that go along with the theme of the week. And then the read button. This is what we're really going to be focusing on this week. Um, so words to know. It'll tell you. It'll say words to know. So these are all clickable, so you can look at the words. I put these words in our first slideshow. But if you click the word, for instance, afford.
Afford. Jill looked at the price tag to see if she could afford to buy the blouse.
So it gives you the context sentence that goes along with the word. And then if you click the routine button here, the tab, it gives you the definition, it gives you the example, and then it gives you just this is what we would do in class. I would ask you, name something you would like to be able to afford. So we would have a discussion about the word afford. So you can ask yourself that and maybe ask somebody in your family or just ask yourself that. So that's our words to know.
Right.
When you click the right button, which we will not really use this week, it takes you to a very slow website. So this is our where we're really focusing on our big writing assignments. So right now you're not worrying about this part, but there's just so many things that we can practice on with writing. And I think some of you have used this in the past. So if I click this Wonders button, I'm going to go back out. So don't worry about the writing. So if you ever need to get back to this front dashboard, click the Wonders button here and it'll take you back here every time.
Games.
So here are the games that you can play. They're games and they're with grammar, vocabulary. It tells me if you played the game. So if you like to play a game, that's kind of a can do or a nice to do. So you can play these games as well, and that'll ding Mr. Mac and say, good job, you played the game correctly. But here's the most important thing, our read. So this week we're reading Fresh Idea and One Hen. And so this is where you will find those stories. You click on the picture and it should pull out another link up here to the story. And A Fresh Idea is the first story we are reading this week. And once it loads, you can read it in your physical book that you got in your supply box. You can read it online here, or you can also listen. And you click the speaker
One
button.
bright Saturday morning, Molly and her mom walked around the neighborhood.
So that's how you are able to listen to the story and follow along. So you could even have this playing and have your physical book out in front of you and listen as you're reading your physical book. That's okay as well. So that's how you get to the stories this week. And it'll ask you, are you sure you want to leave? Yes, you can exit out of that. Whoa, that took me out of the whole thing. So that is how we get to Wonders. Oh, it does have the launch app here. So remember, um, that is it. All right, I'm going to stop there because I'm trying to get back in and it's really slow.